For any Yankee fans looking for a podcast to listen to, I suggest you check out NYY Sports Talk.
Are you listening?
Tune into the fellas.
Damn. Yeah. Yeah.
There's no BS, there's no drama. You just feel like you're with the fellas talking baseball.
Welcome back. This is episode 227 of the NYYST podcast. I am your host, Depressed, as always, joined by my co-host, also Depressed.
Yo.
What's up, bro?
That's the first subdued yo I've given in a long time.
It's Chris and Christian here, in case you didn't know. But I don't know I don't know what else to say. We'll just get out and say if you're feeling generous, please leave us a 5-star rating and review. Follow, subscribe to the show on iTunes. Follow us on Twitter at NYY Sports Talk. I know there's not a lot of
but also
positivity.
if you don't want to do anything positive towards the Yankees, like even though we're not the Yankees, but we talk about the Yankees, and you don't want to leave us a 5-star rating and review, we also understand. But like don't give us your misplaced anger either. Like if you're feeling fucking negative, don't take it out on us. But also we understand if you don't want to leave us a 5-star rating and review, because this fucking team sucks right now, and I'm done. Now I'm done.
Are you walking out the door right now?
I'm not walking out the door, but I'm fucking on edge lately. And I really, like, my wife and I have fought more this week. And you know what? I'm like, why are we fighting more? Is it my mother? Like, my mom was here this past weekend. She triggers a lot of shit for me. But you know what? At the end of the day, you know what it is? I figured it out. It took 2 seconds. This fucking team. That's what it is.
Let's be honest, bro. You're triggered when the wind blows more than 6 miles an hour.
Actually, I was scared of the wind when I was a kid. I was. So.
Well, I don't blame you, bro.
I mean, is life not like a notch below what it should be when this team plays this way?
I don't know, man. It would be a lot. You know, I got to be honest, dude. It'd be a lot different if I didn't have a kid. Like, I got a human I need to take care of.
Oh God! But how much better of a dad could you be? Like, the Yankees are fucking selfish right now.
Like people are on Twitter like, "Oh, my life is ruined," and I'm like, "You're in a fucking photo with 2 kids. Like, don't you have something?"
Don't be like my dad, though. Don't be like my dad. Don't turn into my fucking father. You talk about my mom triggering me about shit. Maybe this should be a therapeutic episode about my parents, because you talk about my mom triggering me about shit. You know, we used to trigger me with my dad. A big fucking Yankee game, they'd lose. You know what his answer would be? Oh, still got to get up and go to work tomorrow. Like, fuck you. This is the Yankees. This is bigger than family. This is bigger than your job, because without the Yankees, you don't have those things. You're a miserable fucking old man who can't even be a father to your daughter.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So if I wasn't a Yankee fan,
family is downstream of Yankee.
Okay.
Of Yankee fandom. Okay.
Okay. I'm just saying, bro. Like, that kid needs
I
to
agree
get
with you.
That kid needs to get fed. She needs to have a diaper change. Like, what am I going to do? Sulk about it all day?
No. All I'm saying is the Yankees make it easier. They make it easier or more difficult. Like, okay. Yankees are on a 10-game winning streak. And you have to feed your daughter. You have to feed your daughter, right? When are you happier? When the Yankees are on a 10-game winning streak and you have to feed your daughter? Or when they can't fucking win a game against the fucking shit Rays, against the bullshit fucking Rays, and they're on a 5-game losing streak and they're 5-10, and you have to feed your fucking daughter?
Well, why don't they try winning 10 games in a row since while she's
good.
Been
That'll
alive,
put them. That'll put them 5 games above 500. That'd be great. Fucking joke.
Why don't they try going on a long winning streak in the time that she's been alive? Then we'll have that conversation.
I'll tell you what, folks. This isn't an act. I'm fucking frustrated, man. I'm frustrated that I waited this fucking long and I have to defend this fucking team, right? From all you fucking maniac, irrational fucking fans out there. I got to fucking defend this team, right? Over and over and over. I got to say, fuck, it's only 10 games in. It's only 13 games in. It's only 15 games in. Because you can't just fucking be angry right now, right? You always have to fucking take right now, and you got to take that anger right now. You got to make it fucking 10 months down the road too. Like, just be fucking angry right now. Stop making me defend this fucking team. It's 15 fucking games, but you can still be frustrated. Like, it's 15 fucking games. Be frustrated with the 15 games. Stop talking about how fucking bad they're going to be in 6 months from now.
No, it's 15 games, but this weekend, today did something to me. What did we talk about last episode?
Yeah, the statement. They had to win this game.
You couldn't let the Rays come in here and eat your lunch again. And what happened? They played on Friday night one of the worst games in 37 years that I can remember them playing. Mm-hmm. Now, they probably play worse games in 1991 when they were one of the worst teams in. Yeah, probably, but I don't remember. Did they also have the talent in 1991 that they have the talent of today? No, they didn't. So they got embarrassed on Friday night. Embarrassed to the point where Aaron Boone had to air the team out after the game. Aaron Boone coddles this team. Well, he yelled at them. And what did it fucking do? They lost on Saturday.
Did nothing. But what did I say last episode? We don't know what happens behind closed fucking doors, right? Boone's not that fucking soft. He's a fucking baseball guy. He's not putting up with this shit.
Rips his team. What everybody wanted. What did it do? Nothing. They lost on Saturday. Got a pretty good performance out of Montgomery. They had.
You got a great performance out of Montgomery. You did.
Great from a guy that hates him. You're gonna go
from
great?
For a guy like Montgomery. What you're expecting out of him?
I thought he pitched pretty well, but again, you're going against Tyler Glasnow, one of the top pitchers in baseball. You had him on the fucking ropes, and what happened? Nothing. This guy could. You could have literally sent a little league team out there on Saturday afternoon the way Tyler Glasnow was pitching, and they would have been able to score 2 or 3 fucking
Can
runs.
I say something? It's one thing to make an excuse when you're facing an elite pitcher like Tyler Glasnow. When he's on, man, a dude like that is very, very difficult to beat. But when that motherfucker pitches the way he did the other day, you should have had him out in the second inning. He looked like fucking trash, and the Yankees made him look like a fucking ace.
Well, he is an ace.
Yeah, well, they made him look like the ace that he shouldn't have been. How many pitches? Let me ask you a question. Did you watch most of the Glasnow game?
Yeah.
How many fucking pitches? Was he beating them on the corners? Was he beating them painting the corners, Christian? How many pitches were right down the plate?
They could. Look, they've been doing this all season long. They missed their pitch almost every at-bat. Every at-bat.
Well, what's going on then? Does Marcus Timms need to go? Because I'm not to the point where I'm like irrational, like fucking Boone sucks. He needs to go. Like I might be getting there. I might get close to that. I'm not saying I'm not, but I'm at the point where it's like maybe Marcus Timms needs to fucking go.
All right. Well, we'll talk. Let's take the progression of the weekend first, and then we'll talk about what needs to happen. So Boone rips.
You mean the
team.
regression of the weekend?
Boone rips the team. They lose. They had the perfect opportunity to go out there and make a statement Saturday. They had one of the top pitchers in baseball on the ropes. What do they do? Scratch out one measly run against the guy, and then they let him find his feet, and then he just dominated the rest of the game.
Honestly, Christian, he really didn't even find his feet that well.
Well, he started pitching a lot better. He wasn't.
No.
trouble.
You know what he did? He said, "Oh, I don't have to throw the ball on the outside corner of the plate. Oh, I can put my fastball right down the fucking middle. Oh, if I could do that, then I'm good." And that's what he fucking did. Go back and rewatch the game. Every pitch that they struck out on was literally right down the fucking plate. Like he wasn't playing games. He wasn't like, holy shit, man. Glasnow, what a pitch to get him looking. What a fucking great pitch to get him looking there. It was literally right down the plate.
Right, but he also found his command. You have to admit he had no
command down the fucking plate, Christian. It's not that hard. The Yankees gave him the command. He didn't find it. They called the timeout. They called the timeout. They called the timeout. They walked out to the mound with Glasnow and they said, "Here, but hey, here it is. Here's your command." And then they got back there and they didn't take the fucking bat off their shoulders. I'm not taking credit away from Glasnow. I think he's one of the best pitchers in baseball.
Right.
But he wasn't the other day.
No, for 2 innings he wasn't.
No, for the whole fucking game he wasn't. They didn't take their fucking bats off their shoulders.
Let's call it what it was, Chris. They missed their opportunity. They let the guy settle into the game. Whether or not you want to say he figured out they had the opportunity to beat him, and they let him settle into a rhythm. They did. His
Give me the
stuff was a
worst.
lot
Give me the
better.
worst pitcher in baseball. Who's the worst starting pitcher in baseball?
We'll probably see him on Wednesday. Corey Kluber.
Okay, good. I'm sorry. Sorry. My mistake. I thought the worst pitcher in baseball wasn't on the Yankees. The worst pitcher in baseball could have looked like a fucking ace the other day. You want to know why? Because this team fucking sucks right now.
Well, look at this fucking jabroni that was pitching today. The guy has the lowest average fastball in Major League Baseball. The Yankees can't touch him. He's throwing junk in the fucking middle of the plate. They can't touch him.
It's a fucking joke. You're a bunch of embarrassments.
And then what happens today? The one game. If I was planning, I was planning on coming on this show today and saying that the Yankees won cold start and they didn't even do the bare minimum because they needed to win the series. They couldn't even win cold start today. Stan gets them the fucking home run and they're like, we scored. So what?
Yeah, the one dude who scored all their runs the last couple nights, everyone wants him gone. Yeah.
Here's your run, Garrett. And then what happens? I say it all the fucking time, and nobody wants to believe me. Now maybe you guys will believe me. Aaron Hicks sucks. He ruined that game today. I don't know what the fuck he was doing.
Yeah, go fucking cry and like be upset and go fucking sit out a few more games because we don't fucking want you here. You fucking loser idiot. That's what you are. You suck. You're an awful baseball player. Honestly. You and you know what? Take a fucking few teammates with you too. Because I'm getting fucking sick of all of them. I'm on a different level right now.
Right. We're not getting rid of him because he decided to sit out the other day.
No. I'm getting rid of him because he sucks. I want him to sit out more. I want him to sit out more. Please do me a favor and choose to sit out so that I don't have to wait for our manager to realize you shouldn't be in the lineup. Please.
I'm going to let you finish. Go.
That's it. Okay. He fucking sucks. It's a joke. And you know what's a bigger joke? That he's batting third. That they still have him batting third. Was he batting third again today?
Yes.
Yeah, great. You know what? I'm starting to get on board with the Aaron Boone haters. I really am. Because what the fuck is this guy doing? Why is he batting third? But you know what? Who should bat third? They all suck. They all suck.
So your problem is that Aaron Hicks is batting third. Who stepped up and said I should be the third hitter?
Right. Is it Gleyber Torres? No, sucks. Stanton's batting what? 170? He's my only hitter that I trust. Isn't that sad?
So they're kicking. Hicks is kicking the ball around. Cole got to get tagged with an unearned run, and then here. You really want to talk about something? How about in the seventh inning? Aaron Boone did the right thing. He let Garrett Cole come out and pitch the seventh inning. Aaron Boone did the right thing, even after he gives up the single. This guy, Tsugo, is a fucking 170 punch and Judy bullshit hitter. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know what his power numbers are in Major League where did he come from? Japan? The Japanese league?
I think
is that where
he
came from? Yeah, he got a great number, but since he's been here, he's done shit. You mean to tell me that you don't trust Garrett Cole to get that fucking guy out?
Mm-hmm.
He didn't. How's that, Aaron? Now you can get on Aaron Boone for a lot of different things. How are you going to get on him for that? That's your fucking ace. This guy's dominating the fucking game. After Aaron Hicks decided that he wasn't going to play soccer with a fucking baseball, Garrett Culver, he fucking retires 12 guys in a row, dominating the game. He's not in any stress. I don't care what his pitch count was. This is what you pay this guy for. And he got beat. I can live with that. I cannot live with what Aaron Hicks did in that whatever that inning was. I can't even remember, and I don't want to fucking look it up because my phone is worse than his fucking team is right.
Wasn't it the third?
To anybody that wants to rip Aaron Boone, I'll give you a list of fucking 10 things you can rip him for, but leaving Garrett Cole in the game is not one of them.
Yeah, like stop fucking again. This is the problem. People give you reasons to defend things you don't want to defend. You think I want to defend Aaron Boone right now? You think I want to defend the Yankees right now? I don't. It's a joke. It's a fucking joke. You want to know something sad? Who's been the one guy that's really kind of been a disappointment to you? It's like you expect so much more.
Offensively,
Yes.
what do you want? Aaron Judge,
No.
DJ LeMahieu.
Okay, DJ LeMahieu, right? Dude's fucking got the best average on the team.
What's he
And
hitting,
it's-
like
and it-
290?
And it's not bad. He's 286. But it's by far the best batting average on the team. Unless you want to count, oh, sorry. Unless you want to count Kyle Higashioka.
Which
Yeah,
the Yankees got. Here we go again with Kyle Higashioka.
Who sucks,
Now
by
you
the
bring-
way. He sucks. Sucks behind the plate.
Which you want to bring him up again, right? Are we done with the charades?
Please.
Can we just call it what it is?
Please.
He's Garrett Cole's fucking catcher.
Well,
And
is
as
Gary
we've said-
Sanchez still hurt or what?
Well, here,
Was this a fake prolonged injury?
no, I mean he was hurt yesterday. Came out of the game, but we said it. It works. But for whatever reason, we're not saying it won't work with Sanchez, but it works with Higashioka. Fuck it, ride it. Who cares? But don't lie about it anymore. Day game after a night game. What do you do, Chris? You've watched enough baseball. What happens day game after a night game?
It's not even a question. You're starting
What
catcher
happened?
sits. Starting catcher
What was
sits.
who was in the fucking lineup Saturday after a night game?
Gary?
So you mean to tell me that Kyle Higashioka is not the catcher?
You
And the
mean to tell
Yankees
me
can-
the most sensitive team who benches players like it's their fucking job to sit on the bench isn't going to bench their catcher a day game after a night game? They're the one team who doesn't believe in it.
And they got bailed out today because now they can say, "Oh no, Higgy's not the catcher. Gary was hurt. You saw it. He hurt his
I think
hand."
it was a it's all conspiracy.
Right, because he didn't put the hand behind the
We need
shin
an
or behind his
excuse.
back.
Yeah,
he
we
left
need
the
an
hand.
excuse
He
for
left
this
it
week.
exposed. So
Right.
it was kind of like, you know what, Gary, leave your hand now. Get it.
He gave
you know,
him the
you'll-
sign. Boone gave him the sign to get hit
You know,
in the
it's
hand.
you know what's the probability you're going to catch a foul ball there, and we'll just take you out of the game.
Yeah.
It's a joke. Stop lying about it. And then you're pretty much left fielder. You know, come on now. He's fucking lost, this kid.
Lost.
Lost.
Sucks. Sucks. The whole team sucks. They suck.
So you want
Bunch
your
of
pound
fucking,
of flat.
you know what my buddy wants me to say? You know what my buddy said to say? Bunch of fucking frauds. Bunch of fraudulent baseball players right now. Couldn't agree more.
Again, I said it today. Outside of Garrett Cole and Aroldis Chapman, who they can't even get into a fucking game, name me one player on this team whose performance that you're happy with.
None of them.
None.
Not one.
Not one.
Not one.
You want your pound of flesh? Fucking fire Marcus Timms.
I would.
Because I'm telling you right now, Aaron Boone and Brian Cashman should follow him out the fucking door.
You think?
Not right now, but maybe in a month.
How long are you giving them? Because I'll tell you this. I'm not going to be irrational. Like I said, I'm not going to be irrational with Boone just yet. But here's what has happened. You started the timer now. Now you flip the fucking, what are they called? The hourglass? You flipped it over now. Now I'm watching the sand go down. Now I'm watching the clock tick. Because I'm putting a limit on it now.
5 and 10 is unacceptable.
Unacceptable.
This team has got way too much talent on it to be fucking 5 and 10 and to have the Rays come in here and fucking embarrass them. Embarrass them again. What is this guy's name? Fucking Yarborough that pitched today?
Yarborough. Sounds like fucking Marlboro.
Comes in with a near
Cigarette.
70 array. The guy can't break 87 miles an hour. The Yankees can't touch him. Cannot fucking touch him.
What do we
A
do?
junk balling lefty.
What do we do? How do we get our anger out?
I used to get a fucking erection when the Yankees would face a junk ball lefty.
You get a booner?
Because the game would be over in fucking 4 innings. The Yankees would have 10 runs up. Now
Yeah.
today they can't even get 10 batters to the plate in 3 innings.
Yeah. I would love to try and pitch against these fucking guys right now. I would. I would
bring
love
my
to just
palm
see.
ball. I'll bring my palm ball back, bro. I guarantee you I'll strike somebody out.
What's that? The
You
pinky?
don't know what a palm ball is?
Pinky?
No, it's a palm. It's literally you throw the ball. It's like a changeup, but you don't make the circle. It's a palm ball. I used to throw one.
Oh, you want to throw a palm ball like as a
Yes.
pitch. Gotcha.
Yes. What did you think I was?
I thought they made something when you were a kid back in the 70s that was called a palm ball.
No.
Now I get what you're saying. Now I get it. What do we do? How do we get our aggression out?
Keep yelling.
Keep yelling? Are we
Look,
gonna
I'm at the point
What
today.
was it? What was it?
Look.
We're gonna start what? We're gonna start
Say it again.
banging? Did we start banging?
Yeah, right. He started banging. He started banging our fucking heads against the wall.
Yeah,
Is that what he
start
meant?
banging my fucking brains into the fucking concrete.
Look, I'm not done. I'm not done with this team. I'm not going to stop watching them. I'm not going to stop rooting for them because you want to know what? I'm a fan. This is what I do. I still wait. You still waited so long for baseball. There's still 145 games left or whatever it is. I'm not giving up on them, but I'm at the point now, Chris. I'm not expecting anything from them.
Really?
I don't look, bro. You know how rational I am and how things have to really take a turn for the worse for me to even feel like this. I'm going to watch them like I've watched the Giants in the last couple of years. As a fan, if you win, you win. And then I'll get excited when you show me something.
Is
I'm
this
not
your
going to walk.
father? Is this like the father in you? Is this like it's not that important anymore?
No, it is still important to me. That's why I said that I'm going to watch this team every day. I'm going to root for them every day. But for me to expect them to go on a run, they need to prove it to me now. No more blind faith that this is going to turn around. Prove it to me. You had an opportunity this weekend to make a statement that was a bad start. And we're the Yankees. And we're tired of losing to the Rays. And you got embarrassed again.
I'm going to say this.
You couldn't win after your manager ripped you. You couldn't win with your fucking ace on the mound. So tell me when I'm supposed to expect them to win now.
I'm going to say this. I want you to think about this with me. If the Yankees are under 500 by Memorial Day weekend, on Memorial Day, on the day of Memorial, okay? After that game concludes on Memorial Day, if the Yankees are under 500, I will do shrooms before the show the next week, the following week.
Really?
On the show, I will pop one. How long do they take to kick in?
It depends. If you take them straight, they can hit pretty fast.
Fuck. I'll take them on this fucking show. I'll do a shroom.
I don't think you can handle
because
it.
You know what it does? You know what that does? It makes us look forward to something if they're still shitty.
You doing shrooms?
I got to clear it with my wife.
She doesn't have to know.
But it's incriminating though. If I have to prepare for jail, I have to prepare for jail. It's not. Yeah, because they don't know. Shrooms? They don't know. It could be a regular shroom.
Who doesn't know?
I'm saying anyone watching, it could be a regular mushroom.
No, but you just said it.
Yeah, but who cares? No one will still know. There's no proof. I'll do it. I'm not fucking kidding.
I was thinking about this today too. Maybe it's meant to be that we close shop up at the end of the year.
Yeah, I was thinking that too.
We wanted one thing, to go out with a fucking World Series, and this team is playing as bad as I've ever seen them fucking play. Maybe it's meant to be that this
Maybe it's us.
Maybe it's us.
Maybe it's us.
We have anger problems.
I have anger issues.
We have a lot of things wrong with us. Just read the YouTube reviews or whatever.
Yeah.
But I was thinking about it. I'm saying to myself, like, we have all these goals put in place. Who the fuck cares? Nobody wants to spend money on anything Yankee related. How the fuck are we going to put any money in our pocket?
Right. No one's doing anything Yankee related. They can't even sell 10,000 tickets anymore.
I heard the other night they had 8,000 people in there.
Yeah.
And people haven't gone to baseball games in 2 years, and you can't even get fucking 10,000 people to go watch this team right now.
Right.
I don't care what the COVID protocols are. You mean to tell me you can't find 10,000 Yankee fans that have been tested or
if
vaccinated?
If this team was 15-0, you would have fucking people going crazy to get into that game. So, I mean, what
So
more can
whatever.
you say? What more can we say?
So whatever, bro. Like if this is how it's gonna end, this is how it's gonna end. Whatever.
What more can we say at this point?
I don't even know. I don't know what
They
to
suck.
say.
They suck. Does that mean that they're going to suck forever? Can they
Again,
turn it around? Tell me, can they?
I don't know. I don't know right now.
I'm
They
doing
didn't even
shrooms.
win the. They didn't even win the one game. The one game that they were supposed to win, they couldn't even win that.
I'll do shrooms, but I got to lock all my windows, man. I'm scared I'm going to jump
Why?
out the window
No.
and
no,
like
it's not that
fucking
bad.
kill myself by accident.
It's not that bad.
No?
No.
All right. I'll do them then.
But I mean, Friday night was as ugly as it gets, dude. Then people were throwing shit on the fucking field.
Really?
I mean, like you didn't watch the game Friday?
I was
I don't blame
listening.
you. No, they had to pull the Rays off the field. People were throwing shit. Like, grow the fuck up. It's a baseball team. You're acting like fucking animals throwing shit on the fucking field.
They are savages. They are fucking animals.
But again, this is kind of part of me feels like this. This is what the fans wanted, right, Chris? They're booing 7 innings into the fucking season. This is what they wanted. They wanted the Yankees to be bad.
Mm-hmm.
Part of me feels that way. You're
I agree.
booing 7 innings into the fucking season. You're throwing shit onto the field 12 games into the year. You wanted this. People don't act like that if that's not how you want things to happen.
My buddy who said, I said he wanted me to call them fraudulent. He said, we don't deserve Garrett Cole right now. Like, we don't. We don't fucking deserve him. Just like the Mets don't deserve DeGrom.
But they won for him yesterday.
Did they hang on to that?
They came back.
I know it was still 1-0 again.
He gave up a couple unearned runs. He left the game trailing 3-2, and then Lindor had to go because they played a doubleheader. So Lindor got the go-ahead hit in the 7th, and they won.
So the more runs he gives up, the more likely he is to win.
Probably.
Yeah.
I think he gave up 3 runs. I think they were all unearned.
He's phenomenal, dude.
He struck out 9 consecutive batters yesterday.
He's going to win another Cy Young.
I don't see how he doesn't.
Well, I mean, it's so early, but if he keeps down this path,
you look exactly like Mike Ford right now.
You know what? Good. I actually like Mike Ford right now. You want to know why? He hasn't contributed to this fucking disgrace of a baseball team I've watched this year. Now, you know what? Mike Ford's on my good side again.
Well, he'll be back here Tuesday, most likely.
Good. Did Jay Bruce really retire?
Because you know what Jay Bruce said? He said, fuck this. I'd rather go home and listen to my wife than play baseball with you assholes anymore.
Don't blame him. I really don't. Does he? Hey, Boone wanted this, right? He said he wants to start banging. Well, guess what? Team didn't start, so Jay Bruce is taking it upon himself. And he's going to start banging from home.
My initial joke before the game Sunday was that Bruce got caught wind that he was getting DFA'd for Mike Ford.
Definitely.
To save himself the embarrassment of that, he decided he was going to retire. But now I'm thinking that he just said, fuck this shit. I don't want to play with these losers anymore.
I think he knew. I think they knew for a while. I think the Rougned Odor thing.
Yeah, that's turned out to be a real fucking winner.
Starting to make a little more sense, though. I think the Yankees knew this was the fate of Jay Bruce. So whatever.
What do you want to do here?
No,
you want to fire Marcus Timms? Is that what
I'll tell you what. The first step is firing Marcus Timms. Okay, done. And guess what? I like Marcus Timms. He's a good dude. I don't think he's done that bad of a job over the last few years. But now I'm done.
Oh, clearly something's off.
Now I'm done with you. I don't know. You think it's indicative of your minor league hitting coach tweeting out how T-work is stupid? You think maybe it trickles down?
Oh, she doesn't get anywhere near these guys, dude.
You don't know that.
She's not working with Judge. Are you kidding me?
No, I'm just talking about the guys that are coming up. I'm sorry, that was frightening to me, that tweet that she put out. fucking downplaying T work. What?
Unless that's an organizational philosophy, which I can't fucking imagine that it is. I can't believe the Yankees as an organization would actually believe in something like that. I'm not, but who's she? Honestly, who's she been around? I can't imagine that she's been around anybody that's on the major league roster. She's only been here for 2 years, and she's apparently only working with like low level minor leaguers.
Why? Because she's a fucking woman.
You
Fucked
said it,
up.
not me.
No, I'm just teasing. Rachel does a great job. I was honestly shocked when I read the tweet that she put out because that's just not her. That's not her fucking. It's blown away. But like maybe it's all making sense. Maybe the Yankees have a fucking hitting philosophy that just is ass backwards.
Maybe they should start hitting off of fucking tee because a lot of these pitchers are lining it up on a fucking tee.
Pretty much Rachel, whatever her name is, just to give it some context. She tweeted out something that was like, think about how this is completely like the opposite of verbatim. This is that, but it's just going to get my point across. She's pretty much like, this is how fucking no, this is beyond paraphrasing. This is beyond paraphrasing. She pretty much said something like, T work is so fucking stupid. Golfers don't hit balls at 100 miles per hour. Why do we fucking hit stationary balls? Like, are you fucking out of your mind? Do you know how? And you went on to defend her. You were called a misogynist on this show, so you go above and beyond now because we can't just grade people for being human beings, being competent in their jobs. I'm judging her based off of her competence in her job, which I expect to be at the level of the New York Yankees standards.
Did
right?
I not say
I don't
that
care
it
if
was
she's a
stupid
man
to
or a
downplay
woman.
T-work? Did I not
don't
say
care
it
if
was
she's a
stupid
man
to
or a
downplay
woman.
T-work?
No, but you were trying to justify her analogy, which was fucking.
No,
which
what I said was
worse.
I understood what her point was, but she shouldn't have made it by downplaying
the point
T-work.
was stupid. The point was dumb. The point was stupid. Okay? The T-work is not like practicing how to necessarily hit 100-mile-per-hour fastball. Why would guys in golf fucking hit balls 100 miles an hour? It doesn't make sense. It makes sense for guys to do T-work. You have to learn where you're hitting those balls and when you're getting the bat through the zone. Where your bat should be when the ball is a little deeper or the ball's low and outside. Maybe it is an organizational flaw here. Maybe it is from the top down. T-work.
So fire
T-work sucks. T-work's dumb. We just go up there and we either hit home runs or we strike out.
Well, why is Luke Voigt doing T-work this week then if they don't care about it?
Because he's hurt. He's hurt.
Only hurt players can do T-work?
Yeah, he doesn't have all the mechanics back yet.
Mm-hmm.
So, that's all. Okay.
What else do you want to say here?
Nothing, man. I'm so my blood pressure. I'm done. Keep giving me baseball, man. Keep giving me baseball, and it's either going to go one of two ways. I'm either going to come back on here next time we're on, and I'll be a happier guy, or I'll fucking take this and times it by 100. And I'm telling you right now, Christian, if we do our next show, because we just talked about, we don't know if we're going to do a midweek show, if we have the time with the way their schedule works out. If we come back on this show and the Yankees only won like 1 or 2 games, we can't record at night. It needs to be during the day when my family's not here. Or you know what? I'll fucking record. I'll record from a remote location. I'll get a hotel room.
What are you going to blow the house up?
I'm going to fucking lose it. If we come back and they're like 7 and whatever they could possibly be, I cannot record this late at night. I can't wake up my family because I'm going to fucking lose it.
What if they're 7 and 10? Would that be acceptable for you?
No.
But they're 5 and 10. So what if they become 7 and 10?
Okay, so you're saying they got rained out a few times, maybe COVID outbreak?
What?
If they're 7 and 10 in a week, right. That means games got canceled.
Well, they're not playing the Twins, so
who do they play this week?
We'll get to that in a minute. The Twins had a COVID outbreak. That was good for them. Yeah, man. I don't. It's getting increasingly frustrating, bro. Just don't know what else there is to say about this team right now. You don't want to sit down there. What do you want to do? Sit down and break down how Rufnet Odor throws at the back of fucking players,
No.
or Clint Frazier's trying so hard that he's fucking Garrett Cole looked like he wanted to fucking choke him when he airmailed that throw today.
Bench him. You know what? Bench him for good. For good.
So why don't they just fucking trade him? Just get him out of here. Why don't they just trade him, Chris? We talked about this last time.
Because
Why don't they just trade him?
Maybe he sucks.
So just get whatever you can for him. You obviously have no use for him. You know, you gave up on him at 7 games into the season. Just trade him. Maybe Archie Bradley and Robbie Ray was a good fucking return for him. I could have helped last year, 2 years ago, whenever it was, to have another starter, another bullpen guy who wouldn't have to play. And Michael K today, we're talking about openers because that's what the Rays did today. And they said, oh, well, when you have Garrett Cole, you don't have to play those games. Newsflash, asshole. They just did it on fucking Friday. They have Garrett Cole and they still do this shit. We forget about game 2? He keeps fucking talking about the division series last year. Did he forget what they did? They had Garrett Cole. They still fucking did it. And fucking Domingo Herman's coming back during the road trip. Whoopee. That's just what this fucking team needs now. This fucking guy showing up.
Great. The fucking girlfriend to wife beater. Great.
But they don't look. I'm giving him the full year, bro. But if you know what, if I said if it's gonna be this bad, just get the fuck out. Just go. Brian Cashman, go. Take fucking Aaron Boone with you. Just fucking go. Just go. There's no reason why I should be arguing with people today about how this team needs to be rebuilt. Rebuilt? Are you fucking kidding me?
What do you want to rebuild? Like, how can we get any better? It's the fucking players not showing up and doing their job.
Yeah, exactly. They want to gut the fucking team and just start over again.
Who do you want? Who do you want to put should we get Joey Wendell? He really does a great job against the Yankees. Do you want him? You want him? You want guys like him?
No, trade Judge, trade Torres, trade Sanchez.
Yeah. Who are we getting for those people?
It doesn't matter. We're going to get prospects.
It doesn't matter.
We're going to get prospects.
Oh, yeah, prospects. Let's do prospects again. They were fun. Prospects were fun.
You want to rebuild?
You remember them?
Yeah, I remember them. Do you know how lucky the Yankees got that they got as many players to be contributors at the major league level that they did after 2016? You think that's going to just fucking happen again?
Yeah, you think
want to rebuild?
You think that fucking...
You just want to rebuild?
We said that. You think that happens? You know how long it fucking takes?
Some guy told me the Yankees were going to... They rebuilt. They'll be back on top in a year. They just got the team. They'll be back in a year.
This last time I heard that was 2017.
Oh, I heard this one today. We'll keep everybody except for Garrett Cole. What's the fucking point then? What's the point? By the time you're good again, Garrett Cole's going to hit his opt down. You know what he's going to say? I'll see you later. Bye.
He'll do me. Peace.
You want to talk about being irrational? That's fucking horseshit. You want to rebuild. You want to gut the team and rebuild it. You know, what we need is what we've been screaming about for fucking months now is they need to fill the holes in the rotation and get Aaron Hicks the fuck out of the lineup.
Get Aaron Hicks out of here. I fucking hate that motherfucker. I'm done with him. Done with him. Done with Frazier. Who else? Who else am I done with? Gleyber Torres.
It's getting close with him.
Done with Gleyber Torres. I like the rest of them.
Swinging for the fences every time he's up there. The guy's got one fucking RBI.
Yeah,
this year,
great superstar.
out.
What fucking scout called him a superstar? Was he on drugs? What did he see? What did he see that I don't see?
Well, did you not watch Gleyber Torres from the time he got here until pretty much last year? Now we're looking at another Gary Sanchez. I don't know. I don't know.
What's happening to these players, dude? Is this like a big... I always take one word and I say it multiple times in every episode. Is this a conspiracy now? Like, is this where players come to die? How many more players can this happen to?
I mean, you look at guys like Sanchez and Torres, they haven't made any money yet. What are they taking? What are they taking off for? They're going to go to arbitration. You know, a guy like Torres is going to go to arbitration. You know what he's going to do? He's going to get fucking laughed at. He's going to get laughed at.
He should.
Because
He should. I would laugh at him.
right now, honestly, what I want to see on Tuesday, Mike Tauchman's got to be the fucking center fielder. He's got to be in center field. I just can't look at Aaron Hicks anymore. I can't do it.
You want to know the sad part? I don't even care. I don't even care right now. Like, I'm so disgusted by this team right now. I don't care. I don't even care what they do right now. Like, screw you. Start winning. Do your job.
Right. So put Mike Tauchman in the fucking game.
Maybe that's what they need to do. Maybe.
You know, I don't mean to single out Aaron Hicks, boo, but I've
No,
never
I
been a
do.
big
Fuck
fan.
him.
I've never been a big fan of the guy. And then you watch a game like today where he's booting the ball around in the outfield. He cost Garrett Cole fucking 2 runs when his team can't score for shit. And then every time he's up there, he's fucking popping everything up. Typical Aaron Hicks at bat. He's not even walking anymore.
I have negative respect for Aaron Hicks. Negative. Fuck him.
Let's get to what a couple of things the fans had to say here. We wanted to know, without firing anybody or making a fantasy trade, what's your one on-field move you would make to jumpstart the team? Don Sicario said this team needs a confidence boost. As silly as it might sound, Voit returning might give them some of the kick they need, especially with DJ going back to second. And I said this earlier today. I tweeted this. When you watch the Yankees take at bats now, it's a confidence thing. These guys are doubting themselves. They're in their own heads. This is why Aaron Judge is. Well, I didn't hear him say that, but
he said they're pressing.
They are fucking pressing. You're watching this team take fucking fastballs right down the middle, and then they overcompensate then they expand the zone, they strike out. They're doubting themselves. You watch it in every single at bat, and I said, oh, that fucking when LeMahieu came up and he hit that single and they tied the game. Is that the one fucking hit? Is that going to be the hit? Because it just takes one at bat, one guy, one hit to snap him out of it. Is that going to be it? Nope. What does Aaron Judge do? Fucking strikes out.
He sucks. He sucks.
So Josh loved to play B-ball, says maybe go with a lineup of DJ, Gardy, Stanton, Judge, Torres, Odor, Gio, Sanchez, Tauchman. Switch it up because it's becoming mental. No, we're becoming fucking mental watching this team. That's what it is. Tony Palmieri wants to bring Chris Gittens up. Go right the fucking head. It can't be any worse. It cannot be any worse. Jeremy Reinhardt, Jordan Boss, Brando, get Hicks out. Get Hicks out. Get Hicks out. Eric Bartis, get Hicks out.
How about our boy,
buddy,
Bonnie Gold?
Go Bonnie, get Hicks out. I want to see Tauchman. And here, this might be it, Chris. JJ from Jersey says, Judge's got to bring back the gap.
Let me see. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I agree. He fucking fills the gap. And guess what? Guy's a fucking loser now. Nothing but a fucking loser. Like the rest of the team. Done. Recording a fucking show at 8:50 on a Sunday to talk about a team that's a bunch of fucking piles of garbage. Fuck you.
Yeah, I mean, are you even? I mean, look, and the Rays came in here coming off a sweep, and what did they do? They didn't even really have to try.
They didn't even flinch.
They didn't even have to try.
Guess what? You know, it's sad. This is my last. This is the last thing I'll contribute to this show, other than saying that this team's a pile of shit. You know, it's sad. You know how the Orioles and the Twins are like our medicine. Like when you go to the doctor and the doctor gives you a Z-Pack no matter what you have. He gives you Z-Pack, or when your kid amoxicillin. That's like the Orioles and the Twins to us, right? We're starting to become that for other teams now. If the Rays are in a bad slide, hey, they hope to play us. They were fucking under 500 just like us. And now they're fucking 500 coming out of the Bronx with not just a sweep.
Are they? Yeah,
Not just a
8-8 now.
fucking sweep, but they embarrassed us at home. Disgrace. Bunch of fucking losers. That's what you are right now. Right now. That's a rational argument. That's how you rationally hate this team. You don't say they're fucking done. They're never going to do anything. They fucking suck. No, right now, they are piles of fucking trash. They are piles of trash. Okay?
Right,
Done.
but hey, you know what, bro? Some people wanted it this way. You wanted to scream and yell about
Kick
a
and
lot of
punch
different
and
things.
shout.
This is what you wanted. So now
This
you
is
got it.
Now you got it.
You brought us down. We were probably the
All
most
rise all the
positive
time.
guys out
Lasted
there.
15 fucking games. You're welcome.
You wanna fucking boo and throw shit on the field.
Yeah.
You did it. You got it. You did it. It happened.
Good
now.
job, Jules. You're drunk.
I mean, Atlanta's coming in now. Ronald Acuna's got like fucking 40 RBIs in the last 10 games. That's fantastic. I mean, what's he going to do against just pitching staff? So you got 2 635 starts. The Yankees are listed as TBD for
Yeah, let's do an opener again.
for Tuesday and
worked out
Wednesday, but it's not. It's Tyone's pitching Tuesday and Kluber's pitching
Let's do
Wednesday.
openers.
So it's Charlie Morton and Tyone on Tuesday, and then it's Ian Anderson and Corey Kluber on Wednesday. I don't even know what to tell you to expect from that.
Who cares? Honestly, you know, we want to blame the players and shit, but like, we root for a team who we say have a bunch of question marks in the rotation. They don't even play the question marks. They didn't even let the question marks pitch. They had a fucking opener the other day. Like, why are you going with an opener? Why wouldn't you just go to Michael King? Like, hasn't the kid earned it at this point?
Okay, go with Michael King.
Or just someone who's supposed to be a starter. Like, give me a fucking break, guys.
So what did you send Domingo Herman down for?
Honestly, why? Right. What's the point here? Oh, you gotta give him an extra day off with the arms. Fuck you. Why are we preserving anyone's arms? They all suck.
Nobody wants to see Domingo Herman up here, but I mean, for what it is, what you send him down for? To do
I want to see him.
Opener.
There's a better chance of him to take a fucking liner off his head when he's up here, at least. Instead of just letting him waste so I could watch Nick Nelson try and start a fucking baseball game.
You know he was a starter in the minor leagues, right?
I don't give a fuck. He wasn't a starter here. Hasn't been a starter here. And I'm not even blaming Nick Nelson. I think he's done great out of the bullpen. I do. But like, here we go. Let's go to Nick Nelson, guy who never starts here, hasn't started a major league game, looks like shit. And then we'll go to Michael King, who will give us 6 unearned, 6 shutout innings or 4 shutout innings, whatever he pitched. Like, it's so backwards.
Exactly.
Oh, throw off the lineup. Yeah, let's try that again. It worked great last time.
For 2 right-handed pitchers, mind you.
Yeah, it worked great. Good job. Really phenomenal stuff, guys.
I don't even know what to say anymore. I mean, because unless Hal Steinbrenner gets fucking fed up with this shit, and I don't know, is he gonna get fed up with it? Is he gonna fucking put it?
Wrong. Wrong.
Do you want Brian Cashman fired mid-season?
Yes. Let me tell you something. Come Memorial Day weekend, if I'm doing shrooms, I want this whole fucking staff fired. And that includes Brian Cashman.
But what if they're 1 game under 500?
Don't care. Nope. Just as bad.
And they're 1 game under because they've been really bad and they've gotten on a hot streak.
My wife just texted me shrooms. Nope. She doesn't fucking control me.
Shrooms,
If I
yeah.
want to fucking do shrooms, I'll do shrooms.
No, you should do them now just because she told you not to.
Yeah, now it doesn't matter if they're under 500.
You're just doing them anyway.
I'll
Who are they
make
playing
I'll make
Memorial?
her cook them in something.
Mm. Guess who they're playing on Memorial Day?
Who?
The Rays.
Oh, perfect. Perfect. It's great. There goes our Memorial Day.
What you want to do shrooms together?
I'll do shrooms with you.
No, I couldn't handle it anymore. Those
What
days
if we
are
do
behind
half
me.
a shroom each?
No, absolutely not.
All right, I'll do them then.
You got to do them.
I
gotta
will
do
if
the
they're
shroom.
under 500.
You're gonna make me root against the Yankees now.
That was my point of like if they're under 500, life is shit. But at least I do shrooms. Can I do a shroomy soup? Can I do like cream of shroom soup?
No, you'll boil the hallucinogenics out of it.
Really?
Yeah,
You
gotta
don't know
eat it, bro. Right
All
out of the bag.
I'll eat it right out of the manure.
Right out of the bag into your mouth.
All right,
Let's look forward to this, Chris. Yeah, Atlanta and Cleveland. Then after they play 2 against Atlanta, then they're in Cleveland for 4 games. What do you say? 2-4, optimistically? I don't even know what to expect from them anymore.
Say it again.
Atlanta for 2, then they go on the road for Cleveland for 4.
Okay. We'll just say 1-5.
Oh, great. Atlanta's not playing well. They're 6-9, right?
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. The Rays were 5-8. Rays have
Cleveland-
all the Rays wins have been against the Yankees.
Cleveland's actually playing decently. They're 8-7 right now. So,
Oh, that's like 15-0 for the Yankees.
but I'm not like this is it. I'm
What if they go 0-6 this week?
It's over. It's over.
Is it over?
No,
Are you saying
definitely-
it's over?
No, it's over. If they go 0-6,
Yes.
if they're 5-16,
Yes.
it's over. It's done.
Done. Can't come back from that. Can't
Look,
come back.
I just got this in, and we'll say this before we wrap up here. This is from at blood_Bob. I agree. He said, but he says the reason the fan base is so fed up in part is because of the decisions that were made. Cashman rebuilt the team and got ahead of schedule, then commits the sin of grabbing a guy out of the booth, a baseball lifer with 0 experience. That's on Cashman. Boone isn't a bad guy, but he handed the keys to him. He gave basically what he's saying is that Aaron Boone's first car was a Lamborghini and he shouldn't have been giving it to him. Okay. So again, what do you want? Again, did you want Brian Cashman to do? We weren't screaming for him to hire fucking Aaron Boone. If you go back and listen, when we had Chris Corelli on right around the time that they also were in pursuit of Shohei Ohtani, that we said that we didn't want Aaron Boone here. But guess what? He is here. It's not Aaron Boone's fault. I'm sorry. I'll go to the grave telling you that the reason why this team is so bad right now is not Aaron Boone's fault. There's a fundamental lack. There's something fundamentally wrong with this team that is way beyond the fucking manager of this team. You mean to tell me if Joe Girardi was here, they'd be any better? I don't think so.
I agree.
This team is pressing right now. They have the most positive guy in the fucking world as their manager, and they're pressing. You mean to tell me a guy whose fucking asshole's wound tighter than a fucking clock would be helping them not press?
I have negative 1 minute.
Let's dig up Billy Martin's ghost. Let's bring him in here. That'll work. I'm not saying these guys need to be fucking...
Maybe the low Pinella.
I'm not saying these guys need to be coddled, but Jesus, there's a problem here with the construction of this fucking roster. The fact that we can't get anybody in here to even be competent behind Garrett Cole. It has nothing to do with fucking Aaron Boone. Look, we'll rip him for a lot of different things. The Yankees' problems have nothing to do with Aaron Boone right now. He's not helping, but he's also not the fucking issue.
Everyone just wants to blame the organizational, like everyone wants to blame the people in charge. Like, how about blame the fucking players?
No, I can blame Brian Cashman.
How about blame yourself? Like, hold yourself accountable. Hold these players accountable.
They should be better, but also Brian Cashman. look, the season's not over yet. Well, the season's not over.
I have
yet.
negative 1 minutes.
I'm holding on to this right now. The season's not over yet.
It's not over. It's not even close to being over. We're just frustrated.
We came out and said one right here. We came out and said they had to win a series against the fucking Rays. They couldn't even win a fucking game. So I expect nothing from them. Fucking surprise me. When we come back here next week, next Sunday night, fucking surprise me. Surprise me.
I like this.
Just fucking surprise me, please. That's it.
I think that's fair.
All right. Thank you for listening to episode 227. Hopefully, listening to us helped you get relieved. This is, I don't like doing therapeutic episodes in fucking
season.
April.
Yeah.
I don't want to do them ever, but April, you know what, Chris? All
We
rise
even
all
had
the
a
time.
good episode.
Chris, all rise all the time. Let's bring
Yeah.
it back. We're doing a therapy episode in April, so we don't have to do it in October.
Boom.
All right.
Boom.
Thank you for listening to episode 227 of the NYY Sports Talk podcast. Follow us on Twitter at NYY Sports Talk. Yank boy, whatever.
Going to Yank.
Chris, say goodbye.
Peace.